as InstaVR, where we are coming from, So from the booth, from the photo booth studio we started with as InstaVR, we moved on, or I moved on. I did a lot of collaborations. I did a lot of engagements, like I've said. I went for events. I started taking virtual reality to shows, music shows, exhibitions, art galleries, So I even started selling virtual reality headsets. You understand? So as InstaVR, I partnered with a game center. That was the next stage, because I wanted to explore the virtual reality further. Virtual reality has been existing, but it was not really where it was. I wanted to really showcase what this virtual reality was about, what you could do with it, what you could learn with it. So I partnered with a game center, and I brought the virtual reality headset, and I brought simulators as well. So in as much as it was entertaining, now combining virtual reality with simulators give it another whole new meaning. Seeing what you could learn and what you could achieve. I mean, a driving simulator, for instance, gave people access that have never driven before, or imagine what it would be like to hold the steering and move around. It gave people that access. So it was entertaining and it was a learning curve. The knowledge was outstanding, the immersion was something else, and people were thrilled and intrigued. And after a couple of months, just before the EndSARS, the COVID came, right? So there was a break. Right? Yeah, there was a break. And after the COVID, there was definitely new evolutions, and I got my first outlet, my first gaming outlet, and I went out, to set up. That was in just immediately after COVID. I think it was 2020. Yeah, 2020. Was it 2020? Yeah, 2020, after COVID. So I got a space, and all I wanted to do was virtual reality, nothing else. And as a business, there were so many things I did not know. I just wanted to showcase the virtual reality, and I saw that not so many people were doing it in this part of the world. I did my research, I went online, I saw how it was done overseas, I saw what they were doing, and I followed and watched a lot of videos and learned. And okay, I set it up. But as soon as I started, we had other challenges as well. The EndSARS came in, there was burglary, I bought all my equipment, and most of them were taken away because of the looting and all that. But after that, I didn't give up. I wanted to really continue, in that part, So after the EndSARS, I started building again. That was towards the end of the year, in 2021. Started building again, started buying new equipment, and then some new discoveries came out. I discovered that, okay, virtual reality is still new and it's still like a niche. People still don't want, not everybody is interested. And as a game center with just virtual reality in this part of the world, I wasn't going to get the kind of traction I was looking out for. So I started adding other games. I started bringing the console games. I brought the regular console games, what I had done in the past, but definitely there were new technologies in the market. There were new gadgets in the market. The PS5 was already, it just came out at that time, and the Xbox Series X. So that was what I just started with. So I started with all that. So this was like cross-selling virtual reality. So when they come into my store, okay, we have game, oh, this is a game center. First of all, they get to know that this is a game center. We got tired of people asking what is going on here, and we start, it's virtual reality, you have to wear it. So once they came in, they saw it was a game center, and virtual reality was a game-changing, you know, evolution of gaming that, you know, was here to be explored. So we had customers, we had clients coming in to play games and experiencing virtual reality, and it was a win-win, you know, because having a game center and having virtual reality, it was a very, very good deal, you know. And because of the fact that even currently in the industry we are now, in this part of the world, virtual reality is not still a gaming, you know, you don't see virtual reality competitions, you don't see people talking about virtual reality. There are a lot of big game centers in Nigeria. There are a lot of big gaming event companies in Nigeria, but very few of them, or even none of them, want to do anything with virtual reality, you know. And that is actually the next evolution of gaming. But you don't see, you know, I can talk about a lot of them, you know, a lot of gaming competitions, a lot of gaming events that, you know, has been happening, but you don't hear about virtual reality. So, you know, when we started, we had to expand into other aspects of this gaming to bring people in, because this is what they know. I mean, I'm familiar with console gaming. So, okay, you're familiar with console gaming, I can do this in console gaming, you can also do it in virtual reality. So that was the pitch. We're trying to merge that this virtual reality is also a game, and it's the next level, it's the new thing, it's the latest technology in town. But the fact that it was personalized and it was a one-man experience made it very difficult. You know, virtual reality being a one-man experience, you can't have two players at the same time. As at that time, you know, once you wear it, you're cut off. It's like I'm sitting with you and you wear the virtual headset and you're no longer here, you know, but you are here physically, but you're not here, you know, you're in your own world. So that gave people a lot of that laid back interest to venture into virtual reality. So we thought there was a need to expand, and we added game cafes to our name. That was why we started calling ourselves InstaVR Game Cafe, because we had a lot of other games you could have access to. You know, we had the console games, we had the Kinect games, we had the Xbox, we had the driving in virtual reality, we also had the driving in non-virtual reality. So we had the same games. You can have this in virtual reality, you can have the same version in non-virtual virtual reality. So we had that preference for our clients and customers, so they could choose and experience and explore and see, you know, what they were missing in this so-called virtual reality experience that we have all been talking about. So that was something we did. So as InstaVR Game Cafe, we were able to explore other aspects of gaming. We were able to merge other areas of gaming. We're able to combine different games together, and we're also able to attract customers and clients. So it made it easier for us, you know, as a game cafe. It was easy to associate ourselves with the gaming, the world of esports and the world of gaming, and anybody that comes in would say that, oh, this is a game center, you know. So we had arcades, we had the virtual games, we had the simulators, we had the dancing games, we had even indoor games, you know, we had the table tennis, you know. So in our second branch, that was about a year and a half later, we saw that we were actually right where we wanted to be. We saw that we had harnessed the aspect of the esports industry and the indoor gaming industry. We had brought in almost all the areas of the digital entertainment, gaming, and when you come into any of our branches, you will be able to see that, okay, here you can experience almost everything that has to do with digital entertainment. So if it is a console, hands-on experience, if it is a virtual experience, and if it is even the indoor games, indoor sports experience. And this has enabled us, you know, expand our horizon. You know, it has enabled us broaden our vision, and you know, giving us a very, very good purpose in bringing gaming, you know, bringing advanced gaming, you know, to this part of the world. It has given us that opportunity to also showcase what gaming can do, how it can contribute to learning, how it can contribute to building your IQ, how it can improve your, you know, your skills, you know, the kind of talent you have, you know. So that educational value was there, because in as much as you want to be good at something, you know, gaming just give you, you know, an added advantage. You know, you could practicalize, you could do things you could not do physically, but you could do them mentally. And you know, that mental strength, that mental intellect, you know, broadens your view, makes you smarter, makes you better, makes you sharper, you know. So these are one of the advantages of gaming, even though that was not what I was supposed to be talking about. But it was something that we saw that, you know, gaming is not just fun. It's like a role-playing job. It's like a task that you give yourself to improve your intellectual skills, you know. So it was something beyond just having fun. It was more fun and intellectual improvement, you know. So we are just positioned to improve upon what we have. And for me, I love emerging technology. I love new trends. I like to be part of anything new, anything that has to do with technological advancement in the esports industry. So what we do here, most of our main vision is just to improve upon and grow beyond what we already have. You know, we like to explore new technologies, and now that we have come to accept virtual reality, what is the next thing? You know, we have the AI coming in. Definitely very soon we'll be having AI gaming, and we'll be having the neural implants gaming, like we see in movies, you know, where you have a chip in your head and you're gaming without even using your hands. You know, I know we'll get there, but you know, we just love exploring the new things that come into the world of esports. And now we have the mixed reality, we have the augmented reality gaming, and you know, the gaming industry has really come to stay. We have seen a lot of advancements, we have seen improvements in the gaming sector, and we have seen a lot of change happening around us with respect to gaming, and we are positioned to be part of it. You know, we have put ourselves in a position where we want to be in the forefront of the next level of gaming, you know, and that's why virtual reality is going to play a very key role in that aspect. You know, I can talk about a lot of things that are even happening now in other parts of the world, you know, because virtual reality has moved into a second phase where you have not just a one-man headset thing anymore. Now you have multiple headsets and they are all together in a defined space. So you know, definitely maybe I'll show you the videos of some virtual reality experience in a basketball court, where virtual reality has taken over the court. Now you see them in headsets playing a game in a basketball court that is meant to be for the physical basketball. So it kind of showed how there was a takeover there. You know, on a lawn tennis court, you see, instead of 2 people playing, you see like 10 people playing on a lawn tennis court. You know, in virtual reality headsets, You understand? So now we're in that phase where we have multi spatial experience, where you have a lot of people wearing the headset at the same time and they are co-located in the same place. So the vision for the gaming industry, the vision for the virtual reality industry is still growing, and is showing us that the sky is beyond our limits, because right now this is where we are. Who knows where we'll be tomorrow? So that's it basically. That's it for now.